Alright. Let's get this started. Hello everybody. I'm Static Links, and this will be my attempt at a Let's Play Solo-Demi challenge for Phantasy Star IV. Of course, I cannot skip through this entirely ridiculously long, pointless. Well, it's not entirely pointless. It's kind of pointless. Introduction, and it'll just you have to bear with me as it plays out. Um, But I'm definitely looking forward to this because I played this when I was really little, and Demi's easily one of my favorite video game characters of all time. She has probably like 10 lines in the whole game. This is the only game she's ever a part of. And that's about it for Demi. But why she's my favorite, I'm not really sure. Um, just because it's one of those types of characters you can see no one else favoriting, so you choose to favorite because of. And then from there, I just bond kind of grew. So I'm going to attempt to beat the entire game with just Demi. I hope that, based on my experiences, I don't think that at any point this will cause glitches in the game. It may cause freezing, and in which case I'd have to reset and reload and fix the bugs. But I don't think it'll be a problem at any point. As long as I keep to the story characters that I have when I have them, I should be alright. Yeah, the wording just chills up there and for about way longer than it takes you to read it, but there isn't a whole lot you can do about it. I will switch out the characters after I get Han, because it'll just make everything so much easier. I almost thought about doing a solo Alice challenge, because that would just be as equally enjoyable, but she's a little bit more balanced than Demi, because Demi's meant for, I believe Demi's probably a complete support character. She's pretty bad on her own, but we'll try to make it work. Don't be surprised, however, if this is not a complete Let's Play, because it's not because I don't have time or the devotion. It just legitimately might not be possible due to the fact that it is Demi, and I cannot imagine soloing Dark Forest Form 3 or even Form 2 with just Demi. We'll see. I'm definitely going to imagine I'm going to be stocking up on auto repair kits and things of the like. The first few dungeons are going to be a breeze because, when Demi normally enters your party, I think she's probably about level 12-ish. That means she's going to enter my party around, if I manually put her in there, she's programmed to be about level 12. So, I think that, with a level 12 character, even if it's just one, nothing will be a real problem. Oh man, Han. He's probably one of the more preferred characters. Like, he's really underappreciated in Phantasy Star, but he's probably one of the more preferred characters to do something like a complete solo challenge with, because he's really balanced. Kind of like Rika. Han doesn't get heal all spells, I don't think, but in a solo challenge that's not necessary if he can heal himself. I definitely think the character that I picked is probably the hardest character to do a solo challenge with. Um, she's like a bad ripoff of Ren with medic power, but medic power is going to be completely useless. Um, yeah, I'm definitely going to enjoy farming in like machinery type dungeons because uh, she'll be able to one shot everything, which will be good. Just caught on. They have a lot more dialogue than I thought they did. I mean, it's not necessarily well thought out dialogue, but it is quite a bit. Okay, so Demi is in our party. Demi is level 1. Okay, that's great that they give us Demi at level 1 because now we're soloing the whole game with Demi. Alright, it's gonna be interesting, and I'm feeling pretty good about it. Is it gonna be possible? I don't know. We'll just have to see. Okay. Sharedis, Spark, Status BM, or Stasis BM, and Recover. Recover. Oh, maybe this won't be terribly difficult at least throughout the first half, because being able to self heal is pretty important. Unlike Rune, who can't do that. It's pretty nice. That's really nice. I'm gonna fly through this. I'm gonna definitely want to gain a few level ups because, um, yeah, the first boss will destroy me if I'm level 1. Surprise attack feels good. Level 2. Oh, and she recovers HP as she walks, so I really never have to worry about going to the inn unless I need to recover abilities. Um, Definitely the Liam part is I know that she's not going to get new abilities really ever. And that's really misfortunate. Um, I don't know how the game programming is going to work when I get Demi, like in the actual game. I know it won't allow me to have two Demis. Two Demis in my party, so it might freeze, and in which case I would have to take Demi out of my party and put somebody else in, and then get Demi and then just swap them out. Just good. Just like destroying everything. Makes me wonder if I should have picked a Soul Ren challenge. But it probably would have been much easier. Because he has a Burst Rock and Positron Bolt and ridiculously good spells. Demi has High Jammer. Or no, she doesn't have High Jammer. She has Ren has High Jammer. She has the ability that mixes with Chaz to create Sound Wave. I actually do not remember the name. Alright, I'm level 3. I don't know if that's the optimum level to do that. I should probably gain at least another level. Because her gear and stats really aren't going to go up a whole lot as she levels. For this first segment, part 1, I don't honestly know how far I'm going to get. I'm going to stop recording in a little while. I'll probably get pretty far. Max level 155. Oh man. Oh, where's that silent move when I need it? Just take out everything. However, what is good is, even though things will become difficult, issue level should get more recovers, and that means I can just spam attack, recover, attack, recover. Although it's lame and boring, yeah, it'll get the job done. I assume it'll get the job done. I like surprise attacks to make things go a little bit quicker. I actually have no idea what to expect walking into this first boss battle. I know that he's not very hard, but I'm using one character and taking out his... I'm going to be spending every turn taking out his minions instead of really attacking him. And I can see it getting out of hand and just being really tedious and difficult. I wish that at some point I could throw a random character in as like a side character for a little bit, but I mean, because it would be amusing, you know, have like Demi and Seth do like a certain dungeon together, but sadly that goes against the whole fact that it'd be a solo challenge. It wouldn't be very solo if Seth was in it. I actually don't know how the animated character cutscenes are going to turn out with just one character. It's going to be interesting. I don't even know if it'll work. Yeah, 4 dudes. Means lots of experience and, you know, feel good. It's the whole point of playing hero games. When your hero levels, that's what heroes do. So it'll feel good for my hero to level. 47 health. That's not bad. I wonder if she can one-shot these dudes yet. Nope. That is a little bit misfortunate. I know that when Demi gets her, I think she gets a hit all enemies weapon, just one of. But I do know that when she gets it, if she gets it, I'm not entirely sure, but we'll assume like she does. That during dungeons, I'm just going to have her use that, and against boss fights, have her use her hit one enemy. Because right now it would be really useful because I would just burn through every battle in 1 or 2 turns. Oh, what am I doing? I'm still like, oh man, I'm so out of it. I am still leveling when I am pretty sure I'm set to at least attempt to go take on the boss. Because I know that getting to that next level is going to be super pesky. Yeah, 264. That's going to take a little while. Okay, so let's go kill Igglanova, or however you pronounce that. Igglanova. Yeah, there we go. I don't know if this affects him. I think this only affects machinery type, but we'll see. It does affect him because he stopped, but then he went. But that was cool. Um, this really sucks because what I'm gonna have to do is I have to attack him because I can only hit one target. I can kill that, but he's just gonna make another one every turn, so it'll be an endless battle. So I'm gonna have to keep attacking him and heal. Well, he does a whole 1 damage, so I guess that's not a big deal. Oops. I definitely see this battle being possible. Just tedious and repetitive. That was a good shot. Go, Demi! You can do it! You know, it just hit me. Like, her, oops, her gun is probably the size of her. I feel pretty good if he dies pretty soon because that means this battle is ridiculously simple. Wow. Wow. I didn't see that coming. I thought I was going to be here for like a half hour doing that. That was ridiculous. And I'll probably get a level out of it too. Oh, really close to level. That's awesome. Apparently Demi's Chaz. Nope, apparently Demi is Alice. Oh. She's scolding the air. Must feel pretty nice. Just because I'm taking 1 damage now and it's ridiculously simple, doesn't really mean a whole lot of anything because she doesn't get any armor at all for like. I mean, apart from when you normally have her in your party, she doesn't get any armor at all for like the rest of the game. So after Zio, she is probably going to be the most ridiculous character to solo with. For now, she's really good though. Level 5. Things are going pretty smooth. I think Demi gets barrier, and it's weird that I don't have barrier. Because she's not going to learn spells based on leveling up. So, I guess she might. I don't think she does. But I know that she has barrier, and I don't have barrier. So, it's kind of weird. I don't know if status BM works against all enemies, or if Igglanova is a machine type. I think Igglanova is a machine type. I know that Spark instantly kills machine types, which is nice because that means baddies just die. Too bad you can't play Zeo. I might at some point do a spriting hack that allows that. Like, just implement them in the game. I don't know if I could create a new slot, or if I'd have to just overwrite one of the character slots that's already there. Which means that I'd probably overwrite like Seth, because he's pretty useless. Cool. Earned free $300 for nothing. Go to the inn, recover my skills. $5. I only have $1,000. I hope that'll be enough. I can't imagine. I can't imagine. It won't cut it. This is probably going to be fairly useless, but in case I can't be hit by status effects anyways, but in case I ever need... Well, to be honest, in case if I ever run out of recover during the middle of a dungeon. You know what'd be weird? Like, I'm not even sure, because I've never had to do it, in all the times I've played Phantasy Star, but if you couldn't use something like Monomite, Dimate, and Trimate on an Android, that would suck. And I can only imagine that's going to happen to me, too. I'm going to do part 1 all the way up until you meet Professor Holt. And then that'll be the end of session 1. I don't think Miles has anything, but I'll check. Mile, rather. Yeah, they have Antidote, but she's an android. She can't be hit by status effects. I don't think. It's weird, it's been too long. I can't remember silly stuff like that. But I don't think that she can be hit by, like, poison or sleep. It's weird. It's going to take the enemies probably quite a while before they actually catch up to dealing damage to me. I guess it's no big whoop. It's not like I deal a lot of damage to them either. Huh. Bunch of annoying little baddies that I've already killed a million of. You know, for the longest time I couldn't figure why they'd put these guys in this dungeon because they're so pitiful and awful, like why they wouldn't put a different enemy. I mean, there are other enemies here, but why they put these guys here. And then it hit me. If I was soloing with like Chaz right now, it would actually make a difference because they would still be challenging if I was soloing. Or if I was an idiot and like was playing with Alice, Han, and Chaz, and Alice and Chaz were already dead for some reason, for some really strange reason. Those things would rape Han. Yeah, this thing. He's got quite a bit of health, and nope, he's got no health, and he's dead. My bad. I thought he had quite a bit of health. Demi's gonna equip that carbon shield, and she's gonna like it. Demi's gonna use that monomate, and she's gonna like it. I think over here is like Miyaseda or Carbon Suit. I don't think there's any reason that Demi would be equipping Carbon Suit, but it's weird because when you get her into your party, this isn't her equipment. It's funny, she has a shotgun. But like she has other armor, like she has body armor, like it's not like Titanic gear or Kermit gear, but it's basic gear and she doesn't even have it. It's kind of cool because it adds to the challenge. It's weird that headgear is putting up this much of a fight that they're doing a whole 1 damage. Unless Demi's defense growth is legitimately that high for some reason. I can't imagine that it is. And if it is, that's really great because that'll help me down the road. Oh, gag. They're not dying. Based on the clock, I still have a little bit more time, so, because I said it so I didn't want to go over a certain amount of time, like, unless it was some ridiculously farm challenge where I would be playing for like an hour or two, but I still have quite a bit of time, so I might just go a little bit further. Too bad I can't one-shot these guys, or have a hit all skill. Because, since they're not even posing a challenge, it's kind of brain dead, and it's just time consuming. Oddly, I don't even think there is another boss until you get to Jews, though. And he's a little bit of ways away. I don't think with Demi he's going to be any problem at all. Oh, well, wow! They actually said it's for she learns skills. That's messed up. But, so now I know barrier. That's really good. Magical based spells won't do as much damage now, which is good. That's the only buff she gets though, sadly. Oh man, gotta love Rune and his in good nature insults to Chaz. If it wasn't for Rune, Alice would just be stuck with a coward and an idiot in her entire adventure. Because it's funny, because Grizz isn't really that intelligent. Neither is Chaz, or Han, or Rika. Rika, because she doesn't really know anything. So, Alice is about the only intelligent person in the entire party. That's really weird. I'd hate to be Alice and adventure with those guys. Okay, so I don't have Rune. I don't think. Nope. They didn't force me to take Rune. That's awesome. I'm not gonna talk to him in case that initiates some sort of weird thing that I don't want to happen. Because Rune has a direct cutscene with when he casts Flaily, I don't think there's any way that Demi can do it without it freezing the game. I could be wrong. But in which case I'm gonna put Rune in my party so that at that event, so that the game doesn't freeze. Cool. These things don't die in one hit. It just hit me. Caterpillar's faces are wicked ugly. Crawler, rather. My bad. It's got an ugly face. I should probably, yeah. You should probably, work on that. Cool, they have a weapon store that I can't use. These are pretty useful. As is this. Because without Hinnis and Ryuka, I think, yeah. I can't teleport or escape dungeons. So having items that can do those abilities will definitely be beneficial. Yeah. Awesome. You can equip none of this. How does it feel to go in a store, look at everything, enjoy it, and not be able to purchase? Oh, wait, you can purchase it. Not be able to try it on. Oh, man. Poor Demi. They always pick on the short people. I always like the animation for that attack. I think it's pretty cool. Like, they even added in the color palette because you can see the green. Anyways, so now I'm going to be like... Rune, get in my party. Alright. I actually don't know what would happen if he wasn't in my party and I did that. But this is definitely where I'm going to end the first video, part 1, out of, like, probably 60. But on the next step, it'll be the adventure for Ashline, and I'm sure things will get a little bit more challenging, and they'll be a lot more fun. So we'll go in here, and then that's where I'll stop it.